Yes, the University of Arkansas has one of the highest ranked supply chain management programs in the United States, and we enjoy several dozen each students from Panama each semester and each year in our program. And so we feel that our contribution to Panama is education. Dr. Terry Esper and I are here for the conference, and one of the things that we are working on is establishing, and actually not even establishing, but fostering existing relationships that we have with associations, industry associations, with companies, and with universities in Panama to help bring executive education in supply chain management to Panama. So that's for existing employees that are working in companies, but equally as important is in strengthening the young people as they come out of high school and encouraging them to get their education in supply chain management. And certainly the hub profile, when I think of a hub, I frequently think of a bicycle tire. And I think of the spokes and the hub. You may have heard of the concept of a hub and spoke routing system. So when I think of a hub, I think of the center. And when I think of certainly this part of the world, the Western Hemisphere, if you look at the center, certainly Panama is very close to that center. And with the canal, it becomes the center, certainly for water transportation. So this idea of a hub in the Western Hemisphere for South America, Central America, North America, and then connecting Europe and Asia, it is certainly, if you think about that hub concept of a bicycle wheel, it is certainly well positioned, better than any place else for that. I think the first strength I will go to is education, because that's what I am so heavily involved with, and more specifically supply chain management, logistics, and transportation education. So I think that's strong, but continuing to build that strength. And when I think of supply chain management, I think of taking all the pieces of transportation and inventory flows and calculations and computer systems and organizing those together. And that's sort of the big picture of a person's ability to see business in the big supply chain picture. And so Panama is clearly great at running the canal and has done that for decades. And now seeing the bigger picture of how that canal can help the global society, all people, thinking of it very idealistically, but help companies, countries, just the whole world to be a more efficient place. So building on that strength of the hub with education is certainly a strength, and then continuing your strength in engineering and those aspects. I think traditionally, you think of another university I know that's very active in Panama is Georgia Tech, and Georgia Tech is very much an engineering focus, and that's strong and continuing to build that strength. But from a University of Arkansas perspective, we're in the Sam Walton College of Business. We have a supply chain department, and again, the education part is the part I would focus on mostly. Continuing to see this room, it would need a bigger room next year. So certainly growth and interest and starting to take advantage of the capabilities of the expanded canal.